Good morning. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no talking, no smoking, no chewing gum, no sleeping or laying down, no drinking or eating, no driving or riding in a motor vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a level surface so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the People versus Lakyra Williams. This is ticket number X39714777. Count 1, drove without operator's license, first offense. Count 2, speed 25 plus miles over on the freeway. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And please the court, Harry Boffman, P55052 on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your full name for the record?
Lakyra Williams.
Good morning, Ms. Williams.
Good morning.
We are going to plead guilty here this morning. There is a matter that is, we're going to plead guilty and there aren't any dismissals here, so we're ready for that.
You ready, Ms. Williams? You want to take advantage of the offer that he's giving you today?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ma'am, did you have an opportunity to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or
No.
promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty pleas today, and one is a responsible plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial for the misdemeanor and a formal hearing for the civil infraction? You understand that, Ms. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 12th of 2021. Were you in the area of M20 and Wyoming? M20 is the freeway in Wyoming, in the city of Detroit, driving a Nissan vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did you drive it without your operator's license?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you also speeding on the freeway?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor. We would stipulate that the speeding infraction was 6 to 10 miles per hour over the limit.
And was it limited access to reduce the points?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to count 1 on the amended charge of fail to display. On count 2, it's going to be a plea of responsible to the amended charge of limited access, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Ms. Williams, the fine for that speeding ticket is $135. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give you, did I say 6 days or 14?
14, Your Honor.
14.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure I said the right amount. It's going to do no later than October 27th, 2022. On the remaining count, I'm going to waive your costs and fines, okay? You may have some reinstatement fees you have to pay. I cannot waive that. That's $45. You'll know when you go on to pay the speeding ticket if you go online or if you come down there. Come down here, they'll be able to tell you, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. So if there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you for your patience this morning, Ms. Williams, okay?
I have a question, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
I had took my written exam at Secretary of State and passed and got my got my driver's permit. But the thing is that I didn't have my birth certificate to get my permit right then and there. So they said that when it comes in the mail, that I can go back to Secretary of State and they will be able to give it to me. So when I get my permit, is it okay if I can make a court day and come back, or to prove that I did get my permit to get my license back, or?
You're all good now.
Hey, you don't need to come back.
Yeah, I was about to say, we want you to get it. Obviously, we're taking care of this matter today. So if I don't know, Attorney Boffman, she doesn't, at this point in time, she has 1 point because the other ticket wasn't a point. So this hopefully wouldn't affect you from getting your license or anything like that. Just make sure you always keep your license valid and up to date from this point on. You do not have to return back to court, okay?
Okay.
You just have to like kind of make sure you keep your license and everything. But thank you for wanting to show that to me, but good luck to you. I want you to get your license so you can be licensed, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so all I have to do is just pay the 130.
135, because obviously it doesn't sound like you have any reinstatement fees, but just make sure when you pay it so that way you don't get your license suspended or anything like that, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful morning.
You too.
You too.
Thank you so much. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Attorney Casca, I saw you pop your head. Are you ready on your matter? Because I know you're over at Frank Murphy.
I am, Judge, but they're calling me for a Judge
Just
Hasty,
sign
so let me
off.
go on the record real
Okay, I was
quick and
about
I'll
to
be
say,
right back.
that's fine. Sign off and then come back when you can. We have more than enough. Who would you like to go next, Mr. Buffett?
Okay, so where are we? Let's start with Javion Watson Coleman.
Watson, okay. Javion Watson Coleman?
Yes.
Okay, could you turn on your camera for me, please?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Javion Watson Coleman. This is
Yeah.
ticket number P1202372. This is count 1, draw, brandish, facsimile firearm. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, would you state your full name for the record?
You, Mr. Watson Coleman.
Yes. Yep. Yes.
State your name.
Javion, state your
Hold
name.
on. We got
Okay.
two people talking on the record.
The young man, let me just make the record, Your Honor. The young man on the screen is Javion Watson Coleman. He is learning disabled and he's accompanied here by his grandfather. Is that correct, sir? Would you state your name?
Dwayne Keith Watson.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. Javion, tell us your name,
Yes.
please.
Javion
What's your last name?
Watson
Watson Coleman.
Thank you.
Coleman.
Judge, our plea here is not guilty. We ask that the matter be set for a waiver trial date by Zoom, please.
Mr. Watson Coleman, I need you to raise your right hand for me, okay? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, put your hand down for me. Thank you, Mr. Watson Coleman. You had a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman. That was the guy that was talking right before you about your case today, sir.
Yes.
Did he also tell you about the rights that you have, the rights to have a jury trial or a bench trial? He talked about that with you?
Yes.
All right, and the bench trial is before me. I'm a judge at 36th District Court. And when you get a misdemeanor, you have the right to have someone hear the case and they have to give us evidence. That's the stuff that they collected from the scene. Officers come in and testify about it. And that means they get on the stand and they promise, just like you did, to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay. You can either do that right before myself as a judge, or you can have 6 people from the city of Detroit come and do that same exact thing. Listen to all of that information and give it all that. You want to have a bench trial, it sounds like, though, before me. Is that right, Mr. Watson Coleman? I see you nodding your head. Is that
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Yes. So I'm going to make this on the date. Can you have someone write it down for you of January 9th? January 9th. It's going to be at 9 a.m. via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, you're going to zoom in on that day. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. That means you don't have to give me any money. You just have to show back up to court on January 9th. That's at 9 a.m. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What day are you coming back? Do you remember?
January 9th.
January 9th.
January 9th. Okay. You're going to come back and see me that day. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Watson Coleman. You have a good day. Okay.
Yes, you too.
I will. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You're welcome.
We are now ready on Quentin Williams.
All right, Quentin Williams.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Quentin Williams. This is C ticket 7987771. This is one count of violation of city controlled substance code. C ticket 493814. This is driving while operator's license not valid, count 1. Ticket number 10532429, count 1, drove without operator's license. Ticket number 1260515, one count, drove while license not valid. Ticket number 1445171. This is count 1, defaced ID card. Count 2, failed to provide evidence of insurance. Count 3, driving while license not valid. Ticket number 154198838, one count, no operator's license on person. And ticket number P959175, one count, driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Quentin Williams.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're asking that these matters be set for a waiver trial date by way of Zoom, please.
All right, Mr. Williams, you want to have a waiver trial in these matters?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
It is my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward today, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of January the 9th, 2023. That's going to be at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing for today.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good luck, sir.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Your Honor, we ready on Joshua Wright? Mr. Wright, are you there? Stand by.
Yes, yes, I am.
All right, Mr. Wright, can you take your hood off for court, please?
Yes, can you give me just like 10 seconds to go in my office? I'm on the warehouse floor.
Okay, go ahead.
Get somewhere quiet. Sorry about that, John.
It's okay. Find your stuff on my Joshua Wright.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it's on the first page. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joshua Wright. This is ticket number SP 119028891. This is one count, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Joshua Wright.
Good morning, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, we're asking that the matter be set for a pretrial. We're asking that the court enter a not guilty plea on behalf of the defendant for arraignment purposes, and it would indicate that the defendant is more than likely going to return in compliance.
All right.
He's almost there already.
Fantastic. All right, Mr. Wright, my pretrials are a little ways away, so it should give you plenty of time to be able to get that together. I'll see you back in court on December 20th, 2022. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. I'm going to set aside the warrant that's out there and enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Okay, Mr. Williams? Right. It's Mr. Wright. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
I'll see you back December the 20th of 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Bye-bye. All right, who are we calling next? You're all set, Mr. Wright. You can log off.
Michael. Oh, I don't have an offer for that person yet. Glenda Webster, Your Honor, is ready.
It's moving real slow. Is that me? All right, I don't know why it's having such a hard time making it join. Can we call somebody else too?
Sure. I'm ready on Darfeet Witherspoon.
Okay. Mr. Witherspoon?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, can you turn on your camera for me, please?
Oh, okay. Hold on. I guess. Okay.
I know I ain't had a lot. I ain't had the last file either, so I need Mr. Joshua Wright too. Let me see. All right. I'm gonna wait for him to turn on his camera.
I thought we were doing the ones in the waiting room.
He was in the waiting room.
Okay, sorry, Your Honor. I went back to the breakout room.
Yeah, don't go back to the breakout room. Sign out, Mr. Wright. Just in. I'm gonna remove you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. No worries. iPhone.
Hi, this is Glenda Webster.
Okay. Can you turn on your camera for me, please?
Let me see what to do. I was already on hold and it was disconnected.
All right.
I've been on hold.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Glenda Webster. This is ticket number P1336684. This is count 1, interfere with a city employee. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052 on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, please state your name, please.
Glenda Webster.
Good morning, Ms. Webster.
Good
Your
morning.
Honor, we are continuing a not guilty plea here as there is a genuine material issue of fact. The defendant is asking that this matter be set for a bench trial. Thank you.
Ms. Webster, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
I did.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, ma'am?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of January the 9th. January the 9th of 2023. It's going to be at 9 a.m. via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing for this morning. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, you too.
You're welcome. I will.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, God. He never turned on his camera.
John, this one right here, they're doing him now. Okay. But he had another civil infraction. So I just sent it to him about.
Okay.
And then this one, account two.
You ready also on Larry Wells, Your Honor?
From the system, could you tell that Mr. Witherspoon only had 3 tickets? Does that sound about right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darth Witherspoon. This is ticket number SP1283741. Count 1. Count 1 is driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, unregistered untitled vehicle. Sir, where are you?
Yes, I couldn't hear you because I'm in a place, so I just had the phone to my ear.
Okay. All right. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Hey, police court, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your full name, sir?
Darfet Antonio Witherspoon.
Mr. Witherspoon presents today, Judge, with valid documents. He has forwarded those to me. I find them to be valid and current. One is a driver's license. Oh, this is an identification card, sir. Forgive me.
No, I got that's a driver's license.
I know. What you sent me is an ID card. I need you to send me the other document. Ask for a recall, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's all right. Mr. Witherspoon, you're gonna have to take a picture and send him the correct documents, okay?
What documents he need?
Driver's license.
Driver's license.
I just sent him that.
You sent me an ID card.
Hold on.
All right, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. Just look for it and resend it, okay?
Thank you.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
He had a civil infraction that was going to be on the offer as well. That's why I gave it to John for the offer. I can bring up the file right now.
Okay.
Thank
All right. Who else would you like to call out?
Larry Wells, please. You ready on that violation of probation as well?
I don't know if she's in the courtroom or not. All right. Larry Wells, the third. Mr. Wells?
Hello?
Mr. Wells, this is a courtroom at 36 District Court. You cannot be lying down in your bed at rest.
Oh, my bad. Uh-oh.
Much better. Thank you, sir. Now calling the matter of the people versus Larry Wells. This is ticket P1282777. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, reckless driving. Count 3, drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your full name, please.
Larry Wells.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because of the nature of the charges, we're asking that the matter be set for a bench trial by way of Zoom, please, and thank you.
Mr. Wells, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Sir, did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights? That's the attorney with the M. He was an attorney. He may not have told you that, but he's an attorney. Did you speak to him, Mr. Boffman?
Mr. Wells, do you remember speaking to me?
Yes, when you explained the bench trial, basically I was just I was going without an attorney.
Right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you remember speaking to me, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it's my understanding you want to have that bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. What that simply means is I was listening to all the information that the officers will present. And based on their testimony and the rule of law, I would make a ruling based on that. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of January the 9th of 2023. I'm going to set it at 9 a.m. Okay, so same time via Zoom, same way you zoomed in. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, I'll see you back on what date?
On January 9th at 9 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you then. Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
We're now ready on Kenya White Davis, Your Honor.
Ms. Kenya White Davis, please unmute yourself.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kenya White Davis. This is ticket P1309943. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Kenya White Davis.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Davis. Judge, our plea
Good
here
morning.
is not guilty. We're asking for a waiver trial date by Zoom, please.
Let's see how many I did on that day so far. All right, Ms. White Davis, will you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
I did.
And it's my understanding you would like to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as a trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of January 9th of 2023. It's going to be at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. And I'll see you back January 9th, 2023 $0 personal, 9 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Who we got next?
So do I just leave?
Yep, you all set, Ms. Davis. You
Okay.
can log off. Yep, you're all
Okay,
set.
perfect.
That was the end of
All
the
right.
hearing. All right, bye-bye. Go ahead, I know.
And Judge, Madam Clerk, and Madam Court Reporter, I am officially ready.
Out of cases. All right, let me bring him out. Mr. Washburn?
Yes, Your Honor, this is Trevor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Trevor Washburn. This is ticket number Z80860001. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. Attorney Casca, I actually have this as an arraignment on a bench warrant. I had our last court date as being September the 23rd of 2022. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please this most honorable court, Nicole Casca, P 55470, on behalf of Mr. Washburn. Mr. Washburn and I are appearing by Zoom video. We do consent to having today's hearing conducted by Zoom video. Mr. Washburn, can you please state your full name for the record and that you do consent to today's hearing by Zoom video?
Yes, my name is Trevor Wesley Washburn, and I do consent to these proceedings under Zoom.
And Judge, the original sentencing date was changed, and I was given a date of October 14th for us to appear since the pre-sentence report was not going to be able to be finished in time for our original sentencing date.
Okay. All right, for some reason I have on September the 2nd, 2022, the report was not done, but it said return on 9/23/2022. So I don't know what happened, but we're all here today. So I hope I wasn't out of town. Was I out of town?
Was there a warrant that was actually placed for my client?
It was.
I'd ask to have that set aside, Your Honor.
At this time, the court is going to set aside the bench warrant at this point in time, sir. All right. Are we ready to proceed with, I do have in front of me the pre-sentence investigation report. Have you had an opportunity, Attorney Casca, to read that and go over it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
All right. And are there any changes that need to be made to this report at this time?
Yes, starting with the very second page, it actually says page 1 of 10 at the bottom of the page, but it'd be the second page into the report.
Okay.
It would be in that first, well, it's actually a very long paragraph, but it starts at the end of the first line. The charge that my client pled to should be operating while visibly impaired, not operating with a blood alcohol content of 0.17 or more. That's what he was originally charged with, but we were able to, through plea negotiations, have a different resolution. And so if that could be fixed, that would be fantastic.
Says on page 2.
Well, it's the second page in, but it's the page that's numbered 1 of 10 at the bottom.
Okay, thank you. I'm all like, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Because the first pages that I have is summary substance abuse assessment report, and then it starts with the more narrative, which shows page 1 of 10.
Okay. For blood
And it's
alcohol content. Okay, the first paragraph you're talking about where it says blood alcohol content, it should really say operating while visibly impaired.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right, any other corrections?
Judge, let me see. I'm gonna put my pen down for a moment. Judge, there is another correction as to page 9 of 10. And
Okay.
that's labeled at the bottom. And it would actually be, I think this would be the third paragraph down from the top, where that entire paragraph, I know it's their recommendation, but I think they were basing it off of my client pleading guilty as charged to the operating with a blood alcohol 0.17 or more. And so they were recommending the immobilization, that there's mandatory immobilization of the car. And I would just ask for the court to strike that paragraph because it's not applicable to what my client pled to.
Okay, I see what you mean. All right, the court is going to strike this paragraph as he pled to operating while visibly impaired.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
With that, Judge, there are no other additions, corrections, or deletions to be made at this time to the body of the report. When the court would like me to allocute.
Yes, you may go for it.
Thank you. Judge, I've known Mr. Washburn for a number of years. When he came to me looking for guidance with this legal situation, he did not hesitate upon getting himself into the AA meetings and finding himself a sponsor and actually moving into that sponsor's halfway home. He's taken these steps without being ordered before we even had presented to the court for the arraignment on the warrant. He's been maintaining his sobriety. He checks in with me periodically to let me know how he has been doing. I know that Mr. Washburn's extremely proud of the progress that he's been making. I'm proud of the progress he's been making. He is working steadily. I know he has plans that he would like to be able to go back to school and pursue an engineering degree. I know that there was concern when he was doing the test that he had been using marijuana. He has been using that for medicinal purposes only due to the post-traumatic stress disorder and anxiety from when he was in the military. I did advise him that there may be a point where he may not be able to have that, and it may seek him a better substitute to go to counseling or do anything else. And he will do whatever the court would like of him, because right now maintaining his sobriety is number one, and he's taking excellent care of himself. And in the 26 years I've been doing this, I haven't had a client follow to the letter everything I've told them to do. as far as going to meetings. He's been doing a meeting just about every day. If not, he might miss a day because he gets back late from the construction site and he's just too tired, but that's very rare. And he shows me the screenshots he takes as well as the meetings that he's been going to and what's the progress he's been making with his sponsor therapist. We'd like for him to be able to continue with that, Judge. There's so much potential for Mr. Washburn, and I'm sure the court can see that too. And I know the city attorney's office saw that too, and why we're able to reach this resolution. So I'm asking for a probationary term that allows Mr. Washburn to still work, to continue with the AA meetings and the treatment that he's currently at the sobriety house that he's at with the sponsor, and to have him just continue with that, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Washburn, did you have anything you want to say on your behalf, sir, before I impose sentence?
I have nothing to add. Thank you all for your time. That's all. I'm ready.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Washburn, I am aware that you are working very diligently. I do have a question for the use of the marijuana. Is that a doctor's order or are you doing that on your own?
I did get a card several years ago. It's since lapsed. It helps keep like they don't get me out of a panic attack, but they do keep them away. And that's something I definitely noticed. That's also like, it was one of the problems I had with alcohol, was that I knew that if I was drunk, I would never get a panic attack, and I would self-medicate that way. And I got myself so deep into alcohol that I didn't realize, like, you know, the marijuana did help. And other times where I've been sober, the marijuana helped. It's like I said, it doesn't really take away a panic attack, but it keeps me in a state that doesn't get them.
So while you're at this program that you're currently at, are you able to use marijuana at the sobriety house?
I work every day, and I'm away from the house. My sponsor understands and knows. I keep everything out on the open with him. He doesn't want it to be at the sober house because there are other residents there, and they know, you know, they don't want you don't want them to be triggered or them to be upset or want to start to use again or something. So I keep it away from everybody at the house. I go for walks way far away from the house.
No,
So
the smell stays on you though, Mr. Washburn, right?
I walk a little longer after I'm done. Yes, I stay in the wind.
You know, here's what I'll say. I don't want you to give up one vice and then start with another vice. I am concerned about that. But if you get a legal card from a doctor that says that this is helpful with your anxiety, I will allow you to use marijuana while on probation, but only if you have the legal. So you're gonna have to try and reach out to someone who will be able to give you that. Okay.
Okay.
I'm a little concerned because I don't want you to give up one vice for another, but I know that if you do have the proper documentation to use it and it is being of some helpfulness to you, I'll allow you to continue that while you're on probation. Okay, Mr. Washburn?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right. So it is the order of this court that I'm going to place you on 1 year probation. They are asking for a 3-month review, and I'm going to give that to them. So at the end of this, I'm going to give you a 3-month review to come back to make sure you're on track. They would like you to submit to random urinalysis twice a month. Okay, so twice a month, you're going to have to find time with affordable testing services. You're not to have the presence of any substance in your system unless prescribed by a physician. Okay, so that's why I'm talking about the marijuana. They're asking you to participate in intensive inpatient treatment until medically discharged. I'm going to make that you have to stay at the sobriety house that you're in until completion of the program. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to have to remain at the sobriety house until the completion of your program. You have to complete, you cannot consume any alcoholic beverages. You cannot consume any alcoholic beverages, okay? Complete
Nope.
the victim's impact panel. You have to view the short film consequences, and you will get a copy of all of this. And it is recommended that you continue to attend your AA meetings at least twice per week, okay? I know you go
Okay.
more sometimes, but they still want you to go at least twice a week, okay?
Okay.
And then you shall not use or possess, I don't know why they're saying any firearm while under the supervision. Do you know why they put that in there? Did he have issues with firearm?
No, Judge, I have no idea. That was a big question mark I had.
All right, I'm gonna strike that from that at this time unless that becomes an issue. I didn't see anything in here that said he had some firearm issues or issues like that in the past, okay? Don't violate the law. That's pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, all right, complete the alcohol highway safety class. My fine is $300, okay?
Okay.
You can have some additional assessment fees, $35 supervision fee. There's $100 assessment fee, and then court costs in the amount of $100 and a victim advocate fee of $75. Once again, you'll get all these costs and fees, and you'll have the term of your probation to be able to pay them, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing else, this does conclude this hearing. Mr. Washburn, I'm going to see you in 3 months for a review. So this will be a good one. It's going to be right after the new year. So I want to hear good things. January 16th, 2023. And we're going to make it at 8:45 a.m. via Zoom.
I'll almost have a year in sobriety.
Exactly. All right. See, and the fact that you know that already lets me know that you're going to keep on track. Okay. It's going to be
Yes. Oh,
hard
yeah.
at times, especially after the holidays. So really try and stay focused. Okay. As much as you possibly can. Okay, Mr. Washburn.
I'll be okay. I got this.
Okay. I know that's right. That's what I like to hear. All right, Mr. Washburn. I'll see you for your first review in 3 months just to make sure and check in. And if you're doing well at that point, then I'll put a little further away. So that way you can just continue to make the good progress that you're doing. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Good luck to you, sir. All right. I'll see you in 3 months. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. Continue to be safe and healthy.
You too. All right. Attorney Boffman, you back?
I was here the whole time.
I wasn't sure you turned off your camera. Typically, you don't turn off the camera unless you got something going on.
I was just kidding. I did
Okay.
go get a snack.
Okay. All right. Good.
Okay. We're ready now, Your Honor. I think we are now on, did we do Robin Watts? Nope, I need an offer for her. So now we're going on to the next page, which would be Denise Williams. We did her. We did LaKyra Williams. So now we're on Warren Williams, Your Honor.
Okay.
And then Devonte Wilson.
Okay. Warren Williams. Warren Williams.
Hello?
Hello. All right. You going to a quiet place, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Warren Williams. This is ticket P1261263. One count, leave scene of accident, property damage. Appearances for the record, starting by counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant, sir. State your full name for the record.
Warren Taylor Williams.
Good morning, Mr. Williams. Thank you for being so patient today. Judge, our plea is not guilty. The defendant's accused of leaving the scene of an accident. We've asked for a waiver trial date by way of Zoom, please and thank you.
All right. All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're asking for a waiver trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Let me 6. All right. Mary, I have 6 already and one has like 12 cases. You want me to still keep this date for the 9th for this last one and then find another date for the rest of them?
Yes, ma'am, that's fine.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna set this for the date of January 9th, 2023. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. This is going to be at 9 a.m. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
I'll see you that date at that time. Okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. This concludes this hearing.
Your Honor, next date will be the 10th.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Attorney Boffman, who are we calling next?
Devonte Wilson.
Oh, yeah, you said that already. Sorry.
Okay.
Devonte Wilson. All right, sir,
Yes.
is that a religious cap you have on or a do-rag?
It was a do-rag.
Thank
Just
you.
took it off.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Devonte Wilson. This is ticket number P1339123. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Ticket P1338867. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
Devonte Wilson.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wilson is going to hear and now waive rights and plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation.
Is that right, sir? You want to take advantage of this recommendation today?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, I'm going to read from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of April the 11th of 2022 in the area of Ewall Circle and Dexter Boulevard in the city of Detroit, Mr. Wilson, you were driving a Buick vehicle that had expired plates. Satisfied, Attorney Boffman?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor. I would stipulate also to probable cause as to those matters being dismissed here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to expired plates. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for expired plates is $145. Typically with civil infractions, you have 14 days to be able to make that payment. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
Yes, because I get paid on the 24th, I believe.
The 27th, is that going to be cutting it close? Are you good?
You said the 27th.
Yeah.
I had a payment in. I'll have it in before then.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna make it due no later than the 27th of October. Okay, that's $145. Now, if you have any reinstatement fees or anything like that, that's additional, but you don't have to make that payment that day. Okay, you can have extra time to make those payments. I'm not in charge of those. Those are Secretary of State fees that they make you pay with the court. You may not have any at all. I'm just letting you know, Mr. Wilson. Don't call going off on the court telling us that we got extra fees, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm just letting you know because people call. I don't want you calling going off on us.
I'm not, because I ain't trying to turn those simple charges into big charges. So I'm
Okay.
good.
All right, I appreciate you. So $145 by October the 27th. Okay, sir?
No problem.
All right. Thank you. You're all set. Thank you. Have a good day,
Thank-
Mr. Wilson.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ready now on Harriman Woods, Your Honor.
Okay. Perryman Woods?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Perryman Woods. This is ticket number SE 330142. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket number P1286028. 1 count, entering a vacant dwelling without owner's written permission. Case number P1059584. Count 1, failed to secure load. Count 2, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number P1071513. Count 1, failed to secure load. Count 2, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number P1140064. 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, state your full name.
My name is Perryman Leon Woods.
Good morning, Mr. Woods. Thank you for being so patient today. Judge, the defendant is going to waive rights and plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation.
Is that right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if so, please raise your right hand for me, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down, Mr. Woods. Did you have an opportunity to talk with Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No one threatened me and none of that. No.
Okay. Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench trial or a jury trial on any of these matters? You understand that, Mr. Woods?
Okay, now the thing, I was pleading guilty because of the entering the the dwelling. Because that's what I was pleading.
Okay, Mr.
guilty.
Woods, I'm gonna give you a chance to explain everything after we take the pleas. Okay, don't worry. I'll give you a chance. Okay, I won't just, but I'm just asking, do you understand that you're giving up your right? You can have a bench or a jury trial in any of these matters, but if you take this plea today, you're gonna give up that right. You understand that, Mr. Woods?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Understanding all of these things, you want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So first, I'm going to take you to the date of December the 10th of 2021. At that time, were you in the area of East Warren and Barham Streets, Barham Streets in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you enter a vacant dwelling without written permission from the owner?
Yes, I did.
All right, and also I'm going to bring your attention to the date of January 27th of 2020. At that time, were you driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Sherwood and East Davidson in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
And did you fail to secure a load on the back of that vehicle?
Okay, now with the point of that, he stopped me. I didn't even have nothing on no load on the vehicle. Wasn't nothing on the vehicle, period.
Okay.
But I take it.
How do you want?
That's not how we do things, Mr. Woods. In order for you to plead guilty, you have to actually admit guilt. And you forgive me, this is my fault for not explaining this well enough for you. But if you're not guilty of that, then we'll have to figure out another way through this. Now, I'm going to restate the question with the judge's permission.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
on that date and on that time, were you driving with a load on your vehicle that was unsecured?
Okay, yes, I was driving with a load on my truck. Yeah,
I'm satisfied with the factual basis.
And the court is satisfied as well. And will, is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed, counsel?
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge from EWOC, which is entering without owner's permission to disorderly conduct. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
And that's charged for the fail to secure load. That's under what's called a 12-month delayed sentence, sir. The remaining counts will be dismissed that were called on the record today. So with the 12-month delayed sentence, what that means is you pick up no new tickets like this, Mr. Woods. That means that you always secure your load to your vehicle properly so that the police don't stop you. You don't get any new tickets like that, and this case is dismissed.
Yes,
the
ma'am.
disorderly conduct will stand though, okay, Mr. Woods, that's not getting dismissed, okay? So, what's a fair amount to charge him on these tickets? Sir, are you currently employed and working?
I'm disabled. I'm on disability.
All right. How many tickets? All right. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to charge you $200 for the disorderly conduct ticket, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How long do you need to pay that? 30 or 60 days, sir?
Give me 30 days.
Is 30
Give me
days gonna be enough? You sure, Mr.
Yeah,
Wood?
that I get my check in 30 days.
All right. On the remaining tickets, you just need to pick up no new tickets and come back for the review in a year from now. Okay? No new tickets. I'm gonna waive your cost and fines on that ticket. So you just have to pay for that one ticket, the $200 in 30 days. Okay?
Okay.
You come
So
back
now,
though. Huh?
okay. So I want to ask you, so far as all of my tickets and stuff, would I be able to go to apply for my license?
So the other thing that you need to do is that even though we're going to dismiss a number of tickets today, you may have some things called reinstatement fees. All of your reinstatement fees must be paid before you can apply for your license. So I would suggest, Mr. Woods, when you come down to pay for that $200 ticket, that you find out what open cost you have for reinstatement fees so that you can know, because I'm not waiving those, okay? And they're $45 a piece. I don't know how many you have. So, but I'm imagining that you may have some. You may not have, you may just have a couple, but I'm imagining with all these tickets, you probably have at least one or two. Okay. And they're $45 a piece. So
okay, I got one more question.
Okay.
Last time I went to court on this, they told me to get all my tickets. I got a ticket from Grosse Pointe Farms, and this ticket is from the 11/15/2004.
You have to contact that court, sir. We're just dealing with your Detroit ticket. And we dealt with all of them too. We took care of everything you had. They were very thorough and paid attention to all the details, but you still are gonna be responsible for paying those fines, okay? I mean, not the fines, but those reinstatement fees as well as the fines. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then call the court on the notice. It should give you a phone number or some sort of contact information. Call that court.
Okay. Yeah, because I wouldn't have had it pulled up from the Secretary of State, and that's the only ticket showed up.
Oh, great for you. You're almost about to get your license then, right?
Yeah.
But call that. Make sure you call that court. May I ask what information is on that?
Okay, okay, they got the can you see this?
Okay, that's your Secretary of State printout. It should have like a number on there, but it's not the court phone number. You need to find out which court that is.
Oh, okay.
Go to the Secretary of State again. They should tell you, because sometimes I can't read those.
Oh, okay then.
Okay, good luck.
All right, so thank you very much there.
All right. You're all set, Mr. Woods, okay?
Y'all have a nice day today and be safe.
Too. Thank you. You do the same, okay?
All righty.
All right.
Now, Your Honor, we are ready on Izam Yahya.
I'm gonna log you off, Mr. Woods, okay?
Okay then. Thank you.
All right. You have a great day.
All right.
You said Yahya Woods?
No, Izam Yahya.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I got all confused.
All the Woods and Williams and Wilsonsons, they all merged together.
They did, especially today.
My mind all the time.
Mr. Hazim Yahya?
Yes, hi, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How about yourself? You sound real mumble. Oh.
What happened?
It sounds a little mumble. I don't know what's going on. I need you to turn on your camera too.
Okay. I'm with you.
I don't know why it sounds like that. When I talk, it sounds terrible.
Okay, I can hear you.
But we have to take a record, and it's not going to be able to take a record. It sounds awful.
I'm not ready on this case, Your Honor. I'd ask if we could put the defendant back in the waiting room, and if he could try to resolve his audio issue.
Sign off and then sign back on. Try that. Okay. All right. Who can we move? While we wait for him to do that. There you go. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I thought he was in compliance, Judge, but I'm looking and oh yeah, he is in compliance. So we are gonna be ready as soon as, let's
Okay.
just go on to Jovan Yelder, Your Honor.
If we come back and he still has the issues and you have the documents, I'll be able to do it for him, okay? I'll
Okay,
just-
thank you.
Mr. Yelder? Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jovan Yelder. This is ticket number P1338896. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, no valid registration certificate. Ticket number P1320405. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. Count 3, improper plates. Also calling tickets number SP1354299. Count 1, drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Jovan Yelder.
Mr. Yelder is here for a pretrial. He's going to settle his matters here today by entering a plea of guilty, Your Honor, to a number of matters. There are another number of matters that are going to be dismissed here pursuant to that offer. So I'm going to stipulate to probable cause as to those. Thank you.
Right. Are you going to take advantage of that offer today, sir?
Yes.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of April 11th of 2022. Were you in the area of Plymouth and Archdale in the city of Detroit driving a Chrysler vehicle?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did it have improper plates on it?
Yes.
And did you not have any proof of insurance?
Yes.
And did you not have a valid registration certificate? Is that correct?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to improper plates. And the pleas are responsible to no proof of insurance and no valid registration certificate. All right, the remaining counts, stipulation for probable cause, have those dismissed, Attorney Boffman?
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So the court's going to enter 2 counts of blockading and 1 count of improper plates on your behalf, Mr. Young. That improper plates count, the blockading count. Let me put Mr. Yaha, I'm gonna put you on mute because you got some feedback, okay?
Okay.
All right. Those counts are each $175. Typically, civil infractions are due 14 days after you take the plea. Is that gonna be enough time for you to come up with $350, sir?
Right now I'm not working right now.
Okay.
Well, we're asking for community service, Your Honor. I'm sorry I didn't mention that.
And with the blockading though.
Oh, okay, for the civil. Understood.
So I can give him some extra time, Mr. Yada. So I haven't figured out how to do it with the civil infractions because those are by statute. I don't get to set those. I'll waive the cost and fines on my ticket today.
Thank
But
you.
how long? No problem. How long will it take you to come up with $350, sir?
I don't know, but I'll try to get it paid by the time y'all needed to get paid.
January 16th.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's 90 days. I know that's not a lot of time when you're not working, but you got to try and find employment, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna have both of these due January 16th, 2023. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. You're all set, okay, sir?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you. All right. Mr. Let me see, Yaha.
Yes.
All right, oops, I'm looking better. I thought. Okay, I'm gonna just have you put yourself on mute. You can hear us. Just put yourself on mute. All right. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Hazam Yaha. This is ticket number P1335692. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, defective brake lights. Count 3, no rear view mirror or defective mirror. Appearance for the record, counsel, please.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, unmute your microphone, state your name for the record. Thank you, Mr. Yaya. You can mute yourself again, please. Thank you. So, Your Honor, the defendant presents today with valid documents. He has sent to my attention a Michigan registration that is current and it does not expire until April 30th of 2023 for a 2002 Cadillac in his name, as well as some repair receipts for both a brake light and a left mirror that were performed at a facility in Hamtramck, Michigan on September 20th of 2022. As the defendant is now in hearing compliance and I have forwarded those documents to the prosecutor, I'm also attesting to their validity as an officer of the court. Would you consider dismissing for compliance here today? Thank you.
And at this time, being an officer of the court, having seen those documents and him gotten those repairs that were necessary to his vehicle, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Mr. Make sure that you always have your registration on your vehicle up to date. And thank you for getting those repairs done. Okay, make sure you always have everything done on your car, just like you did, so that you won't get any tickets. All right. That concludes this hearing. Thank you for your patience today, sir. Okay, you can sign off. You're welcome. No problem, sir. All right. All right.
So now we're ready on Zarate, Santiago Zarate, for a guilty plea.
Mr. Zarate?
Yes.
All right. Mrs. Zarate, I'm gonna need you to take your hat off for me while we're on this court hearing, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I know you were working. It's all right. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Santiago Zarate. This is V ticket 123818222. This is one count dog at large. Ticket number V2382222, nuisance. V ticket 123811622, dog no license. And then ticket V123963322, failure to vaccinate dog against rabies or produce proof of vaccination. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, please, sir?
Santiago Sayas Zarate.
Your Honor, Mr. Zarate and I have discussed the matter. He knows he has a right to a trial. He's going to waive that here today. He wants to settle this matter by pleading guilty. There's a recommendation whereby he's going to plead to 2 of the charges. And on his behalf, as to those matters that are being dismissed here, I stipulate the probable cause. Thank you.
Is that how you want to move forward today, sir?
I'm sorry.
I know, I'm sorry. Is that how you want to move forward today, sir?
Yeah, I just couldn't find all my papers today, but I do have my dog vaccinated and I do have everything, but I couldn't find it. And,
did you need some more time, Mr. Zarate?
No, I just rather get it done. I mean, I don't know what my kids did with the papers because I left it on my dining table, and I really don't know what my kids did with that. They probably write anything on it and they just threw it away.
We understand. Judge, those are being dismissed, the license and the vaccination charges. He's pleading here to dog at large and the nuisance charge.
All right, sir. if you could raise your right hand for me, the other right hand.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Zarate, did you have a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking these guilty pleas today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in any of these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
And by understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of March 9th, 2022. Were you in the area of 845 Crawford Street in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, I was.
All right. And do you have a dog that may have gotten loose?
May have loose and I didn't notice, I'll be honest.
Okay. Was he being a nuisance? Okay, let me ask this. Did it come to your attention that the dog got out of your area, sir?
I was at work, and when I got to work, they told me that the dog was out.
All right.
That's all I know.
Okay, so you were at work, but someone contacted you and let you know that your dog was out and roaming around and being a nuisance in the neighborhood, like scaring people, so they want to go into their home.
Actually, my dog didn't go nowhere. I mean, she just right around the house, but she don't bark. She don't do nothing. She's so nice.
Is it a big dog though? Let me ask you that. What type of dog do you have?
I have a mix. It's a boxer with this another one, kind of like a boxer or that's mixed. I got my dog as mixed.
It's a big dog though. It's not just a little puppy. Okay.
No, it's maybe like 16 inches.
Your Honor, may I bother the witness?
Yes.
So, Mr. Zarate, your dog was out in the neighborhood that day. We've confirmed that, correct?
Yeah, that was out.
And generally, dogs are not supposed to be loose in the neighborhood, right?
Right.
And the reason for that is because dogs scare people when they're not on a leash, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when your dog was out there that day, it is probably more certain than not that your dog was out there scaring somebody just because it was out there on a leash, right?
Right.
And so in that way, do you admit today that your dog was a nuisance in the neighborhood that day?
Yeah.
I'm satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor.
I am too, and I thank you so much, counsel, for stepping in there and getting that factual.
Not a problem. I should have advised him.
The court is satisfied as well, and I'm going to accept the plea to dog at large and a nuisance. Sir, we're not saying that your dog is necessarily a nuisance, but when it's just out at large, he's right. I grew up in a community where if it was any dog that was not on a leash, it scared me. So no matter how big or small it was, it just scared me because I wasn't comfortable with dogs. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You still have that dog, sir?
Yeah, she's inside the house.
Can you make sure she stays tied up and everything? Okay. I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $200, and I'm going to waive the cost and fines on the other ticket. Okay. So for the nuisance charge, I'm going to charge you $200. I'm going to waive the cost and fines on the other ticket. Sir, you got to make sure to keep your dog, tied up. Even I know it just got out and got loose. That can really scare some folks, and make sure you have everything up to date. Okay. How long do you need to pay that $200 fine? 30 or 60 days, sir?
When I can stop by the court and pay it.
Okay. I'm asking you, I'm giving you, do you need 30 or 60 days to be able to pay it, sir?
30 days. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I'll make it due no later than 30 days from now. That's November 14th. Okay, sir. And it sounds like your dog is delightful, but we got to keep it locked up when you're not at home. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're now ready on Cortez Watson, Your Honor.
Okay.
We good right now? Okay, I have to go pick up some discovery from Reinstatement Police Department.
Okay.
But if you need me, you just text me and I'll zoom in.
Okay.
Okay. And if it's something where we actually need someone to come down, I'll just get someone from the office.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I'll see you guys in a second.
Mr. Cortez Watson?
Morning. Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cortez Watson. This is ticket number P10844137, one count driver's license suspended. Also calling ticket number P11171198, drove a license suspended, repeat offender. Count 2, failed to use seatbelt assembly system. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bossman. For the defendant, state your name, please, sir.
Morning. My name is Cortez Watson.
Judge, the defendant is going to plead guilty here. There's a recommendation whereby he's being asked to plead to one charge and the other charge would be dismissed. As far as the one being dismissed, on his behalf, I stipulate the probable cause. Thank you.
Thank you so much, counsel. Sir, if that's true, will you please unmute yourself and raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Watson? Uh-oh, he
Yes.
froze. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the right that you had to have a bench or a jury trial? You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, Mr. Watson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of September the 26th of 2020. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Bryce and Tyreman Streets in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm satisfied. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And there's been a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates. I'm going to dismiss the remaining counts on this record today. Mr. Watson, my fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
30.
All right, I'm gonna have it due no later than November 14th, sir. November 14th is when this is due, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, I thank you so much for your patience today, sir. And you're
Thank you.
all set, okay?
All right. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you so much. I am.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
We had Officer Hill and Officer Spidell. They're both in different courtrooms right now,
Okay,
but they're here for Miranda Williams.
all right.
Do you
I
want
just,
them to sign on to do a KPS on the record?
no, tell them they can I'll just automatically issue a KPS because they both came.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
no problem.
So I don't know who's left. I think we have Watts.
You have Watts, you have Witherspoon. You need me to admit him and put him back into a breakout room?
Yeah, he just sent me a text message. He can't find his license.
Okay. Well, does he need more time then?
I think, let me talk to him. I think there was a civil infraction in addition to the cases we had on the docket. So,
all right, let me tell him, maybe he's just pleading to the civil infraction. You want me to put him back in the room so you can see?
yes, please.
All right, Mr. Witherspoon, you also had a civil infraction that we're doing with your matter. I'm going to see if we can try and resolve it today. I'm going to put you into a breakout room so that you can be able to talk to the attorney so we can handle all your matters today, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm going to put him into room. Let's put you, I know you were in room number 21. I'm going to move you up a little further. Go to room 2, okay? It's going to ask you to go to room 2.
Join.
Yes, join it, please.
Your Honor, are you ready for the in-person?
Oh, has he talked to Attorney Boffman already?
No, we haven't spoken, Your Honor.
That's the violation of probation. Is the probation officer in there too?
I have to call him when we were ready. Are we ready?
Yeah, we can be ready so she doesn't have to go into her lunch today. Yeah. Attorney Boffman, I believe they may want to put her into drug court.
Oh, understood.
Okay. I don't know if she's spoken to drug court or not. I was supposed to try and figure that out before.
Right. Well, that is definitely.
Huh?
I haven't called anyone from drug court. I'm calling,
I know that. I thought we were going to do that though, so we can find out and be ready.
I have an offer for Mr. Witherspoon. I'm sure he's going to be interested with it for that. So I'll be right
Go
back.
talk to the folks. Yeah, I was going to say we got 3 more people in there, I think.
Looking for an offer for Williams and Watts.
did you check your email, Attorney Boffman?
Yeah, just check it.
What about Ware too? Do you have Ware?
Got Witherspoon. Ware is already, let me see. I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you Michael Ware's file.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
For Michael Ware, he has an arraignment scheduled for open alcohol in a motor vehicle on November 9th.
Okay.
Can we have him come back on November 9th? Because John will have to add this to the offer.
Okay. We'll let Attorney Boffman know when he comes back in here.
Okay. He did an offer for the other 3 that's on the docket though.
Okay.
And we have probation officer Bumpkins in the courtroom, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think it's correct.
Stand by, Mr. Witherspoon. You're in the open forum here. Mute yourself, please. Madam Clerk, can you allow Miss Wheeler to use the court's phone to call me?
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Attorney Boffman,
Yes,
for Michael Ware,
yes.
he has a court date scheduled for November 9th.
Okay.
For open alcohol in a motor vehicle.
All right.
I will have to have John add that to the offer unless you want him to come back on November 9th to handle all the matters.
I'd like him to come back November 9th. Could you put him in a breakout room so I can advise him? Oh, he's already there. I'll do that.
Been there all morning.
I'll be right back.
Oh, be gentle with him.
Oh, I will. I will. Thank you.
Mrs. Wilcox. Take the one.
Courtroom reporter.
You're not gonna be able to drive while you're on our Zoom, Mr. Witherspoon. So when it's your time to go, you're gonna have to pull over.
Your Honor, I did get a chance to speak to Ms. Wheeler. We are ready. And we are also ready on Mr. Witherspoon.
All right, well, he's driving now, so we're gonna have to hold tight on him. We can do Miss Wheeler, though. She's in the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Amber Wheeler. This is Z ticket 8085731. This is the date and time set for an violation of probation. She is currently on probation for operating while visibly impaired. Appearances for the record, starting with the probation officer, please, first.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lori Bumpus on behalf of the probation department.
All right, counsel, can I have your name for the record?
Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant.
And Miss Wheeler, can you state your name for the record, please?
Amber Wheeler.
All right. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, the defendant is here accused of a violation of probation, and in fact, she is here prepared to give a factual basis to that violation and plead guilty. We're asking respectfully, Your Honor, as it were, that the defendant be continued on probation. She is at this time aware that the probation department wishes to get her into a drug treatment court. She is resistant to that, indicating that she doesn't want to volunteer for drug treatment court and would ask respectfully that she be continued on probation here, knowing full well that, Your Honor, if she violates again or continues to violate, or even according to the violation here today, she faces loss of liberty. And I'm sorry, I should have let Ms. Bumpus lead.
All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Your Honor.
I said, Officer Bumpus, what are you requesting today of the court?
Yes, Your Honor. She has acknowledged a violation. I really think Ms. Wheeler needs more intense help from drug court, Your Honor. If you recall, when she was initially placed on probation, I actually did her assessment and she tested positive for numerous drugs. I'm gonna pull the drug screen real quick and name all those drugs. She tested positive for cocaine at that time, marijuana, amphetamines, methamphetamine, and benzos. I was concerned about her then, but the court gave her a chance, put her on regular probation, and she had done well. I met with her, I've been meeting with her on a weekly basis, so I've really got an opportunity to know her. And she's been compliant up until the time that she tested positive for the cocaine. Thereafter, Your Honor, she did fail to report as scheduled for testing in September 29th, and then October 6th. So I believe that she needs closer monitoring than what probation could afford her. She's only 25, and I'm very concerned for her in this drug use. She may not want to go, but I think it's needed, Your Honor. I really do.
You know,
I have her best interest at heart, and I know she needs more intense supervision. I know it.
And now that you're saying it, I remember having a conversation with her and her telling me to my face, oh, that was a one-time thing. I was just trying and experimenting with some stuff. So I'm very concerned that now, after she told me that that was a one-time thing, And I don't know what happened that day. I just was having a good time. And I never do something like, I think she may have told me she would never do something like that again. And now to have tested positive for cocaine, as well as failed to appear in the next two. And I'm gonna just take those as positives, because if it weren't positives, then she would absolutely have shown up, because she would have had nothing to be afraid of at that point in time. So, Ms. Wheeler?
Yes.
I'm in the building. Do I need to come down to the courtroom to see you face to face?
If you want to.
I may have to.
I think that would be appropriate, Judge. It's very important that how the defendant appears.
All right. Give this court 1 second.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There she is.
I'm sure they will. What I want you to do is at least talk to the drug court, talk to them, and then tell them your situation. That works. I care. And I know if this is the one thing, you need more. And I can't give it to you. They have the resources, all the good information. They have. And we don't have that. This is for your business.
We're still on the record. I know that the judge is not on our way down to the courtroom. I just wanted to indicate for the defendant, because we've had a limited opportunity to really go back and forth and consult with each other on this. I want you to know that I, with respect to Ms. Bumpus, to your right there, I have the utmost respect for her and her depth and wealth of her experience. I know that she, she doesn't always come off like this. Sometimes she, some people really make her mad. I think she's coming from the place in her heart when it comes to you, Miss Wheeler. I would let you know that it is my best advice to you that you listen to Miss Bumpus, and that she will take you places that are only going to help you. They're only going to be positive for you. Between all of us that are still present here in this meeting, there's quite a bit of experience. And one thing that is quite obvious about you is that you're quite young, and you might not have the type of experience and wherewithal and to really make the best type of decision, considering what you've been through, considering where you are, and considering what you're faced with. You understand you could be jailed for whatever period of time that the judge thinks is appropriate, up to the maximum for your sentence. And nobody wants to throw you away like that, right? We want to help you. We want to help you by rehabilitating your whole entire image. There are opportunities that are present here, Miss Wheeler, right? I don't know that you're really looking at them as an opportunity more than you're looking at as something that you are being required to do, right? But you're going to have to show something to yourself, right? Before any of us can take a look at you the way that you want to be looked at, right? And so I do believe that Ms. Bumpus's recommendation is in your better interest, okay? I just wanted to say that before we go back on the record, all right?
Hello. Okay, back on the record, recalling the matter of People versus Amber Wheeler. Hi, Ms. Wheeler. Hi. I want to come down and talk to you face to face. All right. I think Attorney Baughman just talked to you though. Yeah. So you get what's going on right now. And you may, I'm gonna come down. But we got it. Sometimes it's a little hard to hear.
Madam Court Reporter, is that a little better now?
Yes, Judge, that's
Okay.
much better.
Okay, I could tell I was speaking a little light up there.
Thank
Ms.
you.
Wheeler, we gotta get you what you need right now. You rather do it now or wait until you have another violation and then I do it. And Ms. Bumpkus, did I say it right?
Bumpus.
Bumpus, I'm Bumpus. Is one of our finer probation officers down here. So she's recommending it. It's because we really think that you could benefit from the program and services. It's not that she doesn't want to work with you. Okay. Don't think that. Don't think that she's not pushing you off. But if she sees a need, she wants to get you that in right now. Because we don't want to lose you, right? And I remember you told me to my face, I have a decent memory, right? You was like, nah, I just was having a good time that night. It was just a one time. That's why I'm like, what? You know? All right. So I do think it's best that we try and put her in drug court at this point in time. I know it's going to be some extra work, but it's for you, to benefit you. Okay. So that you can be the best Amber Wheeler that you can be. Okay. I was going to say, it's not punishment. Please don't consider it punishment. I'm not mad. When she comes to me with this type of compassion and lets me know that you need some more services than that she can offer you and you could benefit from that, that's what I want to give you. Because I want to give you the best shot, okay? Okay, it's not punishment. I just want you to reiterate that because I don't want you to go in there thinking I'm being punished. No, not if she's telling you that this is something that you could really benefit from. I just believe her, okay? And I don't like when you test positive for that type of stuff because that could take you down a road that you don't want to go on at all, okay? And it's probably because you got some other issues going on, am I right? Okay, so they'll help you tackle all those issues, okay? And let them, it's not a bad thing, okay? I get help too, once a week. Because sometimes I feel like y'all think that we just up here being perfect. Nope, once a week.
Man,
Yes.
Miss Wheeler, and let me just add, it's been a pleasure to represent you, and everybody gravitates to you because of you're young, you're pretty, you have so much potential to do so much, but you're gonna have to come to terms with yourself. And either way, you don't know what you're in store for because the judge down there in the drug court program is so nice, so kind. The personnel down there is really nice, kind. Anything you need help with, job, anything, social media, anything that you want to talk about with them, they're going to open up to you and accept you. And the bottom line is they're not really asking you to do anything more than what this court is asking you to do, which is be sober. You can't be on drugs and be on probation for a violation, for the liquor violation, right? We don't want you to come back. Next time you get a drunk driving case, you're not going to be able to get it off your record. It's going to be one more step towards actually going to jail for drunk driving. And I just wanted to add this one last thing for you. And that is, this is something that everybody goes through. Everybody deals with these issues. My son is a graduate of drug court. He got a drunk driving out in Kalamazoo. And I had him bring his case down here, and he volunteered to be on drug court. And he has taken off like a rocket, hasn't looked back since. He completed his degree at Western. He's doing very well right now. And the judge always asks me how he's doing because she genuinely cares. You're going to meet a lot of loving people down there, okay?
Okay. All right. We've lectured you enough. And we put our hands around you enough, okay? So I'm going to call drug court and see if they need an attorney. Oh, they need. They want me to call one. Okay, and if I need to do it another day, then we'll do it via Zoom to get you into the program, but we'll at least get her set up today, okay? All right. Okay, so just hold tight that you're already down. Probably want to talk to you today, okay?
That's fine.
Okay, all right.
Because I knew you would come.
Okay, you're welcome.
Because we can't find.
All right, that concludes this hearing, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Okay.
You have a break.
She told me that when she came in here the other day. Honestly, she told me, she said, I have a girl I really care about. And I'm having her come in here on Friday. She did. She said, I just want
I
you
know
to meet
she
her.
cares.
I know.
I just gotta get it to my mom, like, I don't know.
I
It's a lot
know.
of demons I'm dealing with right now.
I know. Hey, and that's why I shared. Don't think you alone, right? Your demons may be more than mine, but you're not alone. And that's why I'm telling you, it's important that when we find that out, that we try and get all the assistance that we can, because we don't want to turn into like, listen, especially if everybody sees all this potential in you.
Yes.
Okay.
She's about to be in school, or
Okay.
are you in
I'm in
school? She's in school, massage.
Got A's
therapy.
and D's.
Okay. See?
And with cocaine doesn't have a problem.
Okay. Because you don't want to start missing
Right,
clients or class, and then when you get your clients, you don't want you to get good clientele enroll, right? And then all of a sudden, now you start disappearing, and they be like, what happened to her? Right? So we don't want any of that. So I know it's a lot to wrap your head around, but you just have 3 people just come and say, we got you. So, okay.
We want to be there when you graduate.
We
too.
do.
I'm gonna make it special.
We do. I was about to say, I'm the fallback judge for the drug treatment court
Oh,
program.
are you? Okay.
Yeah, so I'll make sure that when you graduate, that I'm there front row, cheering you on, okay? But so this is, I just want you to know, it's not punishment, but I don't want
Concern,
no.
yeah. And you
Okay.
have so
And you
much-
probably got some friends who helping you too, from me, and they probably not doing nothing. Are they doing stuff like you trying to?
They work a lot. That's crazy work.
Oh, see, what they see? Everyone.
But I don't know, everybody do that differently,
Okay.
but I don't need to be
Okay.
around like this.
Okay, all right. I was about to say, you just gotta start picking and choosing what you got going on. But let's get her in drug court. They're probably gonna have to give me a new date when I get that new date, just to take her off my docket and put her onto that docket.
Okay.
They usually tell us whatever date time it is. I don't know what it is.
So I'm kind of torn, Your Honor. I don't know if it should be mental health court or drug court.
Which one do you think would be better for you? Do you think it's more mental stuff that you're dealing with?
It's
That's
mental,
why.
for sure.
Let's put her in
Okay.
mental health.
Okay.
court then.
And
I
I've
was about to
already
say.
told them that you might recommend. it.
I'll recommend mental health, and it won't be drug. If you're using it, it's because you got some stuff going on mentally that's making you do it, then we'll put you in mental health court as opposed to drug court, okay? All right.
I need much help.
Okay, all right, so we'll do mental health court. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it as opposed to drug court. It'll probably be less, they'll give you like more assistance mentally than you would get otherwise, so that way. Okay, all right, you good?
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Thank
Okay. Anytime. Oh, you all right, okay? We got you.
We got you.
I promise we do. Right.
Don't make me
Okay.
cry. I'm a cry baby. Don't make me.
All right, okay.
And I had promised her, I said, if you get 6 months clean, we're not gonna take you off probation, but I'm gonna go and represent you and tell the judge how good you're doing. Didn't I tell you that? 'Cause I didn't know we would be here today.
Oh,
but-
don't cry. Okay, okay. We just want you to have what you need. That's all.
Thank you.
All the time, okay?
Okay.
All right, so figure that out, and then we'll be able to do whatever.
I don't see why not.
You don't start. She always be nice. She gonna talk about me. This one of them.
So do I need to call her back?
Yeah, call her back and tell her that.
How do we do this?
I know, it's the same paperwork. It's the same. I think we're gonna get New York she instead. Tell her we're gonna do drug. We'll call them and then tell them they want to do drug. Okay. I don't know, you don't call it. Oh, no. I don't know. You ask me. I don't know either. Bring him in, see if he's driving or not. I'll be up there.
Want, Denise Williams out to you?
Yeah, we're driving.
All right. Mr. Witherspoon. Unmute yourself. Not you, ma'am. Miss Watts, I'm gonna keep you on mute for a minute. Mr. Witherspoon, can you unmute yourself? You see me asking you to unmute? Unmute. You see me asking you to unmute? There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dirth Witherspoon. This is, or recalling the matters. This is ticket number P1283741. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also calling case number SP12946612, drove without due care or caution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. State your name, please.
Darfat Antonio Witherspoon.
So the judge, since there are a number of matters here, the defendant is going to plead guilty to one of them, and the balance would be dismissed. I would stipulate the probable cause as to those.
All right. So reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of December the 27th of 2021 in the area of Grand River in Detroit, Mr. Witherspoon was driving a Pontiac vehicle and drove without due care or caution, just exceeded the limit of speed doing limited access 60 and a 55-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied.
All right. I believe you did a stipulation of probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed.
Yes.
The court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge, limited access 60 and a 55-mile-per-hour zone. Does that have any points? I don't believe it does, Attorney Boffman. Does
No
it?
points.
No points on that matter. The remaining counts to be dismissed today. Sir, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
14 days?
Yes, that will bring us to October the 27th. Is that enough time for you to make that payment?
October 27th, yep, before October 27th, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so $125 is due, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
The rest of the tickets have been dismissed, so you're all set, Mr. Witherspoon.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You are very welcome. You have a good day, okay?
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Have a good day. You all smiling and happy now, Mr. Witherspoon.
I can get back to work.
I know. All right, get back to work, sir.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Oh, give me my department back.
Okay. All right. It's all right. It's all right. He got so excited.
You got a nice job.
All right. Robin Watts.
Yes, how are you?
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Robin Watts. This is ticket number P13243448. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P1324259. This is count 1, dirty or obscure or improperly displayed plates. Count 2, failed to have CPL license in possession. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for defendant. State your name, please.
Robin Watts.
Thank you, Ms. Watts. Is going to plead guilty here to the dirty or obscured plates, and the balance of the cases will be dismissed. Or that's a responsible plea. Is that right, Ms. Watts?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So reading from the ticket, I'm going to establish a factual basis that on the date of March the 4th of 2022, in the area of Wyoming and West McNichols Road in the city of Detroit, Ms. Watts was driving a Chevy vehicle and did have dirty, obscure, or improperly displayed plates. Satisfied, counsel?
I am, and I stipulate to that fact as well as to probable cause to any matter being dismissed here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of responsible to dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plates. The remaining counts should be dismissed. I believe this violation is $120. Am I correct, Miss Mary?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So the fine is $120. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that enough time for you, ma'am?
Is it possible to get maybe like 3 extra days just to ensure that I'll have it?
All right. I'm going to make it due no later than November 14th, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. You're all set.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
You guys take care.
You too. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Ms. Denise Williams. Denise Williams. Ms. Williams.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. No, I don't have her file. Does she just have these 2 tickets, Mary?
3. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I spoke about it. It's just 2, yeah.
All right. Ma'am, can you turn on your camera for me, please?
Can I what?
Turn on your camera.
On the whole actually. Okay. It says unable to access camera.
Okay, all right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Denise Williams. This is ticket number SP 1334612. Count 1, disregard traffic control device. Count 2, license improper or improper license. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your full name.
Denise Williams.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Williams is going to plead guilty here to a reduced charge of blockading. The other 2 counts will be dismissed, or the other 1 count will be dismissed, and I give my stipulation as to probable cause to that.
Ms. Mary, I need the date and time of this matter. I don't have this file.
One moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
Now, there should be some ROAs. Do you have the ROAs? Or no?
No, I must have brought them back down inadvertently.
Okay, maybe. Is this the drive-by license not valid?
The
Yeah.
was blockading for the the moving violation. disregarding traffic control device. Count
Okay.
one.
Okay. The date and time, Your Honor, is April 11th, 22 at 12:55 p.m.
Okay, and with the location and the car, please.
Location is Puritan and Prairie. She was driving a 2015 Nissan.
In the city of Detroit, and at that location, she did block traffic. Satisfied, counsel?
So stipulated, and yes, I am satisfied. Thank you.
Thank you. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended count of blockading. The remaining count will be dismissed. Ma'am, the fine for blockading is $175. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, ma'am?
No,
How much time do you need?
I don't know because I just lost my father. I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. All right, take a deep breath. Okay, Ms. Williams. When did your father pass away, ma'am?
On August the 14th.
You've been having a hard time.
Yeah.
Have you gone back to work yet or no?
I don't work.
Well, I have to put a fine because it's a civil infraction, but I'll give you some time to pay, okay?
Okay.
If I give you 90 days, will that be enough time?
Yes.
Okay. All right, ma'am. I'm going to make it due on January 16th, 2023, okay? And I'm very sorry about your loss of your father, okay?
Okay.
All right, Miss Williams. Take a deep breath. It's going to be all right, okay?
Yeah. Okay. You said January the
16th.
16th.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll give you like 3 months, a little over 3 months to make the payment.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Miss Williams.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Your Honor, we have someone zooming in from mental health court.
Okay.
November 9th is her.
Your Honor,
Yes.
she already has a new court date. They spoke with her in the hall.
Oh, fantastic. All right.
November 9th.
November 9th is her new court date.
Is our new court, and now she coming to me or she going to Judge Holmes?
Yes, so you said November 9th, I have to put her on. her
Tell the
document.
judge I'll do an amended order.
Okay,
She can sign it. And
Okay.
then-
She's still on Zoom. You can-
Oh, hi, Your
you can
Honor.
talk to me. I'm here. How you doing?
Good. You made me cry.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I love people. That's one of my downfalls.
Yeah, November 9th. So I'll do the amended order and then she'll go to Judge Holmes. once
Okay.
that's signed.
Mental health, right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right, thank you. Oh, of
And
course,
thank-
of course.
Thank you, Mr. Bachman, too. I think you really helped encourage her, so thank you as well.
Yeah, I understand that, and she's in good hands. She doesn't even know yet.
I know,
She doesn't even know yet. They're gonna help her so much. So
I know.
we are thankful for you guys and your energy and your attention to detail. I hope everybody has a great weekend.
You too. Thank you so much.
Bye now.
All right, bye.
I'll bring the amended order back in.
All right.
Okay.
As soon as we go off of YouTube,